CHU, Canada. Coordinated Universal Time, 1 hour, 6 minutes. Call to...
Well, it seems my clock is off. Welcome to the Shortwave channel. I had a question today about the frequencies of CHU. Somebody was mentioning that he was trying 7335 and never hears it, and wondering why he can't get that one, but he can get 3330 and 7850. And this is where it gets interesting. So the story behind this is that CHU in the 80s, 70s, 80s was on 3330, 7335, and 14670. And there was a change in the ITU band plan. So sometimes the International Telecommunications Union will actually meet up and they will rearrange certain parts of the band, decide what is and what should be at specific areas, because it might look random when you tune the bands, but none of it is really random. There's actually a band plan of utilities and international broadcasters and amateur radio, and you got to follow those rules in general. Some countries do not follow the rules, but in general, most countries and most do follow the rules, and these rules means what should be at what frequency. So 7335 was at some point a frequency where utility signals could be, and this had a change because there was a rearrange of the international broadcast band of 41 meters, where stations were, of course, and still today are going through part of the 40-meter amateur bands. Unfortunately, and a lot of American hams have no idea that the international broadcast band of 41 meters is allowed on from 7200 to 7300. I still hear some cursing at these signals and saying that you shouldn't be there. Yeah, it's a shared band, but not everywhere. The international broadcast band of 41 meters is not accepted here in North America. It has to be in ITU Region 1, which is Europe. So basically, and the Middle East and so on. So here in North America, a station should not be on 7250, for example. It's not allowed. So what happens is that 7335 suddenly becomes a frequency that utilities are not welcome anymore. It's a broadcast band. So there was a long discussion on this from CHU. I remember reading in, I believe it was Monitoring Times back in the day, that the change from 7335 to 7850 were costing them about $100,000. And there was a long discussion on, well, do we change the frequency or do we just stop 7335? And what happened is that for a long time, for a certain amount of time, there was really a discussion on, is this really something that we need? And after a lot of comments that they were asking everybody to write in and let them know what they should do, it was decided that it was worth it and that the change would be done. And so for the $100,000 change, because these are fixed frequency transmitters, they're not like ham gear that you just tune around, or international broadcast transmitters that you just choose a meter band and that's it. There has to be physical changes to the transmitter to get to another frequency because it's not meant to be tuned anywhere else. So after the change, after the spending the money, they moved on to 7850, where it is a good place where they're allowed to transmit their utility signal of CHU time signal. So that's the story behind the change in frequency here. And the fact that we, almost lost this frequency, or lost a frequency in the 7 megahertz region because of the band plan change. And they were really wondering, if this was still something important and that should be on the air. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.